Okay, so what we were doing last time was figuring out how to do all the spawns, and I think I added a bunch of console logging. Yeah, to take a look at where we're supposed to be spawning these things, and ended up just printing out the index instead of XY coordinates. Yeah, and we need XY coordinates in order to see what's going on. So let's take a look here. Here's your crappy code. Don't call your code crappy. I'm sure it's great. I haven't really played with Go a lot, but I think I can. It's C++ like enough that I think I can understand what's going on. Lowest risk. It's scale grid parsing. Okay, so lowest risk is your search. Yeah, I see the came from here. So is this how you're generating your infinities? Okay. If score exists, G-score node, and it exits, return score. Okay. Although, oh, this is how you're getting the infinity. Maxent. I got it. I got it. And then came from is the same thing. Construct path. Yeah, so we don't actually need to do path construction. All right, so this is the A* search here. Open set len is greater than 0. We'll pop. Oops. Pop node. I assume this open set is a binary heap. So we're popping the smallest one. So if we hit our goal, then we can construct the path, but we don't need to construct the path. A min heap. Got it. And then I'm not following this syntax. ADJ, current X, current Y. So it looks like you have a closure here, which does something to current X and current Y. ADJ generates the coordinates for the neighbors. Oh, I got it. Okay. Tentative score is less than get G score of the neighbor. Then set this. And upsert node. Upsert node. I like that. And you're calculating, what are you putting in for the cost is the tentative score plus the neighbor's cost. And what am I doing? Source day 15 mod. What am I putting in? I'm just putting in the score, max minus the score, so that I didn't have to worry. I don't have a min heap, I have a max heap, so I just do it this way. I don't know. Maybe this is wrong, right? We're popping the old value, but maybe this is wrong, and we're actually doing more searching than we need to do. I don't know what upsert does, but I'm guessing it's remove and add. But so Godwell says the upsert is doing a remove and then an add. But if this pair doesn't exist in the open set, then it's not going to remove, because we're modifying the cost, right? The F score in the heap. Oh, but it doesn't matter, right? Because we're just trying to do a pop of the whatever the lowest one is. So if this pair still exists, if this neighbor still exists with a higher score, then we're not going to pop that one. We'll pop the lower one. I got it. Interesting. Yeah, I mean it's very similar code, right? I don't know why. Yeah, again, I guess maybe because, you know, OBS is streaming and the music is playing, and I have a loopback thing because my Mac audio is Apple's audio code is bad for streaming. So maybe it's that. I don't know. I can try running it outside of this and see what happens. You'll try out your code on my machine? Okay, thanks. Yeah, let me know what you get. All right, back to... Oh, no, I was in Spawner. I was going to look at Spawner, and I was going to break down on line 56, I was going to break down the XY coordinates so we can see what we're spawning where. So we can say spawn at XY. So this is spawn 0 mod map.width and spawn 0 divided by map.width. Expected use size, what is it? Found I32. Oh. As I32. As I32. Can you give me the cargo command for day 15? Yeah, it should be just cargo run --15. And if you want to run it in release mode for speed, cargo run release --15. Cannot cast use size as I32. Okay, so that works. Let's build that and take a look here and see what we're spawning. Yeah, I don't care about the warnings because those are for different maps. Okay, so we're saying spawn. Oh, and I forgot to change the other ones. Dang it. This one here, 247. Spawning at, and what function is this? This is apply sectional. All right, I'm going to add that to the console log. This is going to be IDX as I32 divided by, mod self map width, and IDX as I32 divided by self map width. All right. You haven't done Rust Up update in a while? Yeah. It goes pretty quick. And I actually should regularly do a cargo update on my projects just to keep all the cargo.lock up to date. Come on, hello. Why is this taking so long with the cargo check? Did you get stuck? Uh-oh. Are we frozen? Are we frozen? What did I break here? There's probably something here. All right, I'm going to save it, quit, and build here. Hopefully it'll just build. Yep, looks like it's working. All right, so we're going to see if we can figure out where we are XY coordinates and then see if we can find all these traps. Let's clear the console, refresh. All right, so it's saying 7013 spawn a bear trap. Here's 12, X, the X coordinate is 12, Y coordinate of 31. Oh no, okay, yeah. So at 3112 there should be a bear trap. So 3112 is like up here somewhere. Because 40 is about halfway, and this is, you know, I don't know. I should have a coordinate thing out here. but I don't see it. I don't see the bear trap, and the bear trap should reveal itself once you wander around for a while. And I'm not seeing it pop up anywhere. So yeah, it's right here. 29.3 is a bear trap. Oops. Oh, I typed K up here. I don't see it here either. So I'm confused why things are not showing up. 1221 should be a health potion. All right, I guess we have to add even more debugging into this. What can we do to debug? I want to put the XY coordinates up here. Let me just print them out every time I move. I'll add them to the log. So that way I can see what location I am. Completion time, yeah, so you got the same completion time, yeah, 1.8 seconds for day 15. Yeah, I don't know. There must be something I'm doing wrong in that code. All right, let's go to our game state. I think that's where we have we print out our, when we move, player turn. Okay, then we do a run systems. Yeah, so when we're waiting input, we get the player input. So we can do, before we do that, we can just say console RLTK console log format, and we can get the player's location here and just add that to the. Now the question is, where is the player, right? We should be able to fetch the player location. Player location is in our ECS, and it's called point. Right, so we should be able to say fetch the point. Let player lock is a point. And point just has XY, right? There we go. Player at XY. Player lock X. Player lock Y. Hopefully it's not 0, 1. Oh, I forgot the closing on the log. That checks. Okay, so now we're going to see in here what location we are. We can see if we can go find like a confusion scroll or a magic missile scroll, which should exist. So there's something not getting applied right. All right, let me clear this. Delete that. You don't need that. And then refresh. There we go. So now here. Oh, dang, I forgot that does that. That's all right. Let's see. 30, 5 is going to be rations. And right now we're at 40.21. So if we go to 30, 5. 30 and up to 5. We're at 10. 6, 5. So there should be rations right here at 35. Right there. All right, so it's obviously not getting spawned. Let me fix this right now real quick. Oh, I do. Okay, yeah, let me grab that, refresh that, because I don't want to see this console getting spammed. All right. And now we got to figure out why the spawn is not working, because we're definitely doing the spawn. We're definitely doing the spawn, and we need to this is choosing to spawn, right? Oh, and then it was an apply sectional. And that's in prefab builders. Format. Okay. So it's pushing this onto the spawn list. Oh. No. So these are coming out of spawner. And we're generating a spawn list here. We take a snapshot, and then we need to, this is an apply sectional. This is during our build, we apply the sectional, right? Yeah. And this is the mode we're using. Remove unwanted areas. So where do we actually take the constructed map and then spawn the region? Oh, that's up in here. Spawn entities. So entities and self-spawns iter. So is that what we needed to do here? This is what it does now. It's called spawn room, but we changed it. Right. This is the apply sectional. We pushed our spawn list, and somewhere we need to actually use that spawn list, right? So where does that get used? Spawn list. Your spawn entities is the same. We don't change that. Oh, that's it. For entity in self, get spawn list iter. But get spawn list just returns spawn list. Okay, so was that the bug all along? Let's find out. Build. And then hopefully the rest of this paragraph, or rest of this chapter is going to be to clean up all of those warnings. All right, so begin your game. Let's see if that was the, yeah, okay, there we go. We fixed it. I'm seeing entities spawn now. Yay. Okay. That was a shield or a scroll or something. I can't remember which goes which. It's a magic missile scroll. Avoid the trap. Okay. So this is good news. We got that part working again. Here's the traps. Good. Okay. Oh, I stepped on one. Good. So I think that brings us to, yeah, so I missed that. It's easy to miss stuff in this. So spawn region. See, I figured we were doing it here. So that's the way it would work. So let's actually, let's take a look at our map builders mod. I think that's where I commented everything out. No. So I commented some stuff out. Is it here? Because we're getting all of those warnings. So we did this part. We can cargo run, and here's a wrap up. Okay, so we need to now look at these warnings and find out how we can make them stop. Oh, we don't need player lock anymore. Okay, I can fix that warning. That's an easy one. But the reason these are warnings because we're never actually calling into them. BSP dungeon, BSP interior, we don't care about the depths on those. We never use WFC populated because we didn't add it to our, let's write that, to our map builders, right? These are all the possible maps we can create. And let me go over here and just get the warnings here. Okay. So these we can take out. We can clean those two up because we don't use the depth anywhere. This, we have the prefab levels, but we're not using prefab levels anywhere. And that would have been in here, right? We're calling derived map. But we can also call, there's the other one that's in the waveform. Right, we have derived map, and then we also had, oh, we got rid of it. We got rid of there was a second type of map that was a waveform collapse map that would allow us to use the WFC populated. The WFC stands for waveform collapse. So we're not using prefab, in prefab levels we're not using, so we're using this level, right? This is our level, the populated one. Oh. Right. So, I think what we need to do is, yeah, let's go back to the top here where we removed it. It's not to use the test map anymore. So we have the code in here, but we're not using it at all. So one thing we can do, yeah, here's where we changed derived map. Let's use this prefab level, because I think there's a prefab. How do we do the prefab level building? Oh, not that one. This guy. Right, this is the fort. Oh, no. Prefab. I think we need the mod. Yeah, we need the mod. There's a way to do, here's new. Here it is, prefab mode Rex level. And then here's the yeah, so this is what we commented out. There's 3 different ways to do the prefab mode. Rex level, constant, or the one we're using, which is sectional. So I guess one thing we can do, yeah, I can't just add like extra functions which do the build and then call those, because then I have to call those somewhere. I just want to use them so that we don't get all the warnings, and I don't delete all the code that's associated with them. I guess I can. And then we can always revive it by looking at the git log. Prefab sections, yeah, none of these are used. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best way to clean this up, because I don't like pushing code that has tons and tons of warnings in it. I just want it to build nice and cleanly. So I guess for now what we can do is, oops, I want to be over here, is remove the Rex level and constants variants. And then see, oh, okay, I guess I have to remove it from there too. X level and constant. Okay, so we still have a bunch of warnings, but now we've removed those. Left, center, center, bottom. And that's in these guys. Left, center. And then center, bottom. And we can add them in later. Right, left, center, center bottom. All right, we're down to 7. Right, so BSP dungeon and BSP interior. Don't use depth. Although, you know, you'd think they would, but they don't. All right, and then BSP interior. Oops. Yeah, it's put in the map, so I don't know why it's in the code. I'm just commenting it out. Okay, we're down to 5 warnings. Oh, this is this guy here. I don't want to delete the file though. And load rex map and load ASCII map are not used now because we're not using WFC populated. All right, let's do this. Right, we commented it out there, so now we have to comment this out here. What's the variable compilation thing? Oh, I'm not going to do it now. It's like a features or something. So load rex map, and then what's going to happen is after I comment this out, it's going to say read ASCII to vec doesn't exist or something like that. And I'll load ASCII map. Like that. Still 3 warnings. And I bet you it's... Oh, it's just these guys now. Okay. All right. Copy paste. Yeah. So prefab level is never used. We can create the struct, but that's never going to be used now. So do we just comment this whole thing out? Oh no, it doesn't care that I created a struct that doesn't get used. Ah, okay. We'll live with this. That's a lot of changes we did because we did a lot of refactoring. Okay. Line 245, we don't need to clone it. This value is dropped without further use. Really? That seems like a problem. Why are we copying it here and then never using it? Oh, the one that's out of Prev Builder goes away, so we don't need to clone that. Okay. I like that. Okay, git status, git add source, git commit, prefab levels, and min much code commented out. Okay, so that's prefab levels. And that takes us, I think, to the end of the chapter, right? Yes, wrap up. That's all we had left was the wrap up. All right, so tomorrow we're going to do Advent of Code day 18. Oh, tomorrow's Saturday. I'll have to check my calendar. I might not be able to stream up this weekend, but I'm going to try to. And then I will, if not, I will see everybody Monday. Room Vaults is the next chapter for Roguelike tutorial. So if Monday's Advent of Code goes quickly, we will design a room that's not a trap. All right. Meanwhile, thank you everyone for watching. Appreciate you hanging out with me. And thank you, Godwo, for taking a look at my code. Oh, you profiled it just now? Neat. I don't see anybody we can raid. So I will bid you all goodbye. It has to do with the hash maps. Okay. Well, at least that's something to dive into. And maybe, like I said, maybe on Monday, if the Advent of Code for that day goes quickly, we can come back to day 15 and do a little optimization. But thanks again, and I will catch you next time. Take care.